final whistle on Football Fans Tribe. Man City 1, Chelsea 2. How you see the match?
Imagine say Chelsea gets a good number 9. As Man City rest players today, therefore they chop on like 4-1 or 3-1.
Chelsea needed the result this night and they got it because they played almost all their first 11. Why Guardiola rested his players?
They rest so many players, but for record, no be waiting people know. You don't lose, be say you don't lose.
This soccer of a guy, in pattern of football, no dey understandable for now. So everything they take everybody unawares. Even Guardiola said.
For Guardiola, he need to respect this guy. This guy now don't beat him back to back 2 times now.
Let Guardiola know that he's collecting it everywhere. FA Cup, Premier League, final of the UEFA Champions League.
Chelsea don't enjoy the day. First leg where they first play, Chelsea enjoy the day. But I tell you, say Champions League final, make Chelsea expect that defeat.
These 2 losses that Man City has had against Chelsea now, psychologically, Chelsea has the edge over them.
Come 29th of this month, Kevin De Bruyne must win Champions League.
Today, now just example of how Champions League final go look like.
Welcome to Football Fans Tribe. Here we give you Naija football fan content and we interview Naija football fans after matches. So if you're new here, please click the subscribe button. But then here comes the rest of the interviews. But before we do that, I just want to say a quick thank you to all our new followers. As in, the last 2 weeks has been a mad one. Thanks to everybody that's new here. You're welcome to the Football Fan Tribe family, and hopefully you're going to stay here for a long while as we will keep bringing the content back to back to back. Let's go.
Chelsea very impressive today, very impressive. You know, with this our coach, I'm not sure say no team, just like as I tell you, nobody go feel oppress us. You go feel just win us. Say okay, we had a bad day or we play where we lose, but you not go feel just oppress us. I remember when we go this 80 hard, it has not been easy. Man City go oppress us, play us, dominate us, still win us. But today, fine, some excuse fit dey say dem rest so many players. But for record, no be wetin people know. You don lose, be say you don lose. But for the second half, Foden enter, Gundogan enter. Today now we go just say De Bruyne no play, Mahrez no play, which other person? No other person. Can Walker no play. Then go also consider say we too we rested some. Giorgio no start, Messi Mount their house, and Thiago Silva their house, and few of our players. I believe say today now just example of how Champions League final go look like. You understand? Not be say na like this, but now to show you say that day come out because football where you go see, you go never see am before.
Up Chelsea! And then if I check the stats for the match, the possession, the shots, everything almost equal. Chelsea no come here to say okay, more sit back or then play. And they actually played like a team willing to play another team that's their mate.
Yes, because you not supposed they surprised because 2015 Guardiola listed Thomas Tuchel as one of the young coaches that is coming up to take over like with his own style of football. You understand? This man, Tuchel sees the kind of football Guardiola sees. 2 of them they look football in the same direction. You understand? In they like enough pressing, just like Guardiola. You understand? Anything Guardiola they like, now so the man they like football. So it just like when they see wetin Oyedepo they do, you go to see from Pastor Paul Eneche, you go to see from David Ibiome. So now the same way their football they go. So another surprise for waiting Chelsea play. If City bring their first thing, Chelsea bring their first thing. As Chelsea they run full, Man City go they run full. You understand? So now so I look up. So now very interesting game and I keep loving this man every single day. Imagine say Chelsea gets a good number 9. Imagine say we get this game as Man City rest players today, therefore they chop on like 4-1 or 3-1. So it's a very good game and interesting game. I go still tell you say I'm not surprised of this result. I'm not surprised because we are working very hard. The man makes our first team like the competition whether the first team. Anytime give you opportunity to play, you dey play like say you wan die because you fit not start the next match. So that is it. It's a good game for us.
To me, the team that needed the result got the result. Chelsea needed the result more than Man City because a Guardiola team don't need to win any match to win Premier League. Chelsea is struggling to make top 4, so they needed the match and they got the result.
I like that twist. And then if you look at the balance of the game, it was a very balanced game. The 2 teams, the rested players, the statistics, the shots and everything was almost the same. But at the end of the day, Chelsea win. If you say the Champions League final will be like this when everybody played their full squad,
you can't use this match to judge Champions League. It's a different ball game, and I don't know what you mean by saying both of them rest players, because when you see a Timo Werner and most of Chelsea players, I don't know the player they rested, unlike Man City team. So Guardiola is interested in winning Champions League because he has already told people that if he failed to win Champions League, Man City, that he failed. So I think it's a litmus test, but it's not a yardstick to judge the Champions League final. So Chelsea needed the result this night, and they got it because they played almost all their first 11. Why Guardiola rested his players, knowing fully well that he needed Champions League more than this result?
Interesting. And then moving forward for Chelsea now, their goalkeeper, he made a penalty save today. Sergio Aguero about leaving the club. What do you think about what happened there? Why did he just? It be like say he play with the penalty. I don't understand.
I think Aguero is suffering. Is psychologically down. He's psychologically down, and when the team is now planning life after you, you make no impact in that team again. You just exist there. You're no longer making any impact. And to Edouard Mendy, I think Chelsea is where they are today because of the goalkeeper. He's the best goalkeeper in Premier League as we speak, and I think he can contest in Europe as we speak. So he's one of the best goalkeepers. I give it to him. He's doing very, very well. He's the reason why Chelsea, Thiago Silva is the reason why Chelsea is where they are today with Mason Mount. The coach is trying, but I don't judge the coach by a half season. It's Thomas Tuchel, and we know him. So I will judge him by next season, but he's doing well. All he's doing now is trying to prove Lampard wrong, and the players are playing to prove Lampard wrong. It's always that this is Premier League where players sack manager. So I'm not surprised.
You're not surprised. Now, do you still stand where you stand? Tuchel don't beat Guardiola. Two last matches. One was an FA Cup semi-final, and then this one that you feel Chelsea needed more. So the Champions League final now. What do you see there? This match today don't change your mind in any way.
This is 10 good years Guardiola has failed to play a Champions League final. And the last time he played in Champions League final, he won the trophy. Thomas Tuchel lost a Champions League final last season. So you can check the two managers, they are not at the same pedigree. They are not at the same level. So Guardiola is ahead of Thomas Tuchel. So Guardiola must, I'm just waiting for 29th. It's a must. A Man City team must win Champions League. Chelsea have tried. They have tried. Getting this result now means that they are in Champions League spot in top 4. Because had it been they lose this game, it would have been shaky. But winning this game today, it means they are in top 4. Otherwise, come 29th of this month, Chelsea might end up losing Champions League and losing top 4. So winning this game today is a 100-mile step forward ahead for Chelsea to make top 4 this season, because they must lose Champions League. So should Chelsea finish outside top 4, Champions League final will not save them. So come 29th of this month, a Guardiola team with a Kevin De Bruyne and Ruben Dias must win Champions League. It's meant for men, not for boys. Thomas Tuchel is coaching boys. Guardiola have assembled men. So on that fateful night, men will deliver ahead of the boys. So I give it to Guardiola.
Where is Godfrey? Godfrey don't come out though. Godfrey, you don't come out of hiding. Where did you go after on Wednesday match? Where you enter? Because people will find you. More of us talk about that one before talk about this match.
I hide myself because I know what I expect before. I want Chelsea to lose, but at the same time they win the match, so I don't feel show myself. If I show myself, I don't show myself. If you go back house, guys go drag me yesterday. They will even tear my clothes. I say, man, I'm just meant for house. So
kudos match now on today.
Don't qualify to Champions League final. Then try. I clap for now. I try.
Yeah. And then on this match now, it just be like rehearsal for the Champions League final. Then come out, come play. Though these two teams rest some players, it just be like they don't say each other go rest players, but it was a good game and Chelsea won again. How you see the match?
No, for the match today, if you tell me say na rehearsal for Champions League final, I will tell you say na lie. No be even they near rehearsal for Champions League final at all. Because this particular match where they play today, Chelsea don't enjoy the day. First leg where they first play, Chelsea enjoy the day. But I tell you say Champions League final, make Chelsea expect that defeat. Because Man City, they're not going to take shit from Chelsea come next on the 29th of this month. They don't lose against Chelsea now, I think 2 times also this season. So you expect them now to look for Champions League final where they never even reach the final since the beginning of Man City. Now the first time it is, men and go lose again, it's not possible. For what is they call them for Chelsea, they don't enjoy this time because now they even need more 3 points than Man City. Man City don't get anything to lose for this match where they play today. Chelsea, they get top 4 to qualify. They don't know what will happen for the Champions League at the end of the day, so they get to play well for this one. To take on the 3 points because lack of West Ham, all of them that are coming up, so they don't need to take some kind joke about this match today and they win the match. Kudos to them, then try.
And then I checked the stats of the match. The shots, I think, 11-10 in favor of Chelsea. Possession 48-52, so no much difference. The game was a balanced game. Be like before, if Man City they play Chelsea, you go see something like, let's say 75-25 possession or something like that. This Chelsea team, by the day that they get confidence and they grow under this their coach.
Yeah, under Thomas Tuchel, I tell you, say the guy is one of the good coach where I don't see for Premier League. I don't know what happened to them from Paris Saint-Germain for PSG, where they don't even give him time again. They just sack him up and say then get the players. I can't wonder say Thomas Tuchel waiting to PSG. he get the players, he get the material, but he no gree work out for them for there. But at least they foresee give am time, maybe if he sign some kind of defenders because their front line for PSG very strong. Now come check this Chelsea team now. They don't even get, we don't even know all these defenders before. But imagine say Chelsea now only 5 goals or 6 goals they don't concede this season. Imagine that kind of thing. The lack of Rudiger, where they go and Kozuma, then they keep clean.
Where the form come from?
I don't know where the form come from. So I think if they say PSG agree give this guy time, the guy for prove himself, right? Say him now one of the best coach. But for Guardiola, he need to respect this guy. This guy now don't beat him back to back 2 times now. May respect this guy no matter how the competition be. This Thomas Tuchel now the best coach. I think now the mistake we Arsenal self they do now be this one. This is the right time for them to sack Arteta and bring another person. Chelsea learned their lesson beginning before they come up for the champions.
See the change for the team now.
See the change now. They just removed what they got from Lampard, then bring Thomas Tuchel. Everything take over. Only 1 match now they don't lose. I think over 20 something matches now we don't play this season. So the guy don't prove himself. Say him now one of the best coaches this season for Premier League.
This Champions League final now, you dey confident say City go win them? Minus wetin happen today.
Yeah, they 100% confident say Man City go win the league. Why with the Champions League? Why not be say? I think they don't get anything to lose in Premier League. I don't first say that one before. So nothing for them to play today. If you think say this match now maybe have Champions League final 1B, you lie. This match it cannot be like Champions League final. Champions League final a different ball game. If you check all these Man City players today, I check their lineup. Apart from Ruben Dias, I don't see any of their first 11 among the guys who play today. The lack of Walker, you know mind. The prime at them, but before they come later in the day when the match don't even like try to spoil at the end of the day. But still, Raheem Sterling, you know we expect to see him in Champions League final. So for Man City, they don't give Chelsea all the day, may they enjoy today. But I tell you, say come 29. No be wetin they expect, now they go see. So for Man City, I expect them to see the Champions League final. They go win the Champions League, Premier League, Carling Cup. Kudos to Man City. I don't feel proud of Man City.
Yeah, the match, the first half wasn't really interesting. It wasn't what we were expecting. You understand? But the second half, towards the end of the second half, both teams came out. They felt okay. The match was there for the taking. Both teams came out and played. But Chelsea needed the win more, so they put in so they put in more work, and they got their win. Yeah.
And then is this a reflection of what we might expect from the Champions League final, or you feel no way it's going to be a different ball game?
From these two losses that Man City has had against Chelsea now, psychologically Chelsea has the edge over them. You understand? So even if on paper Man City team looks as if they are going to win over Chelsea, psychologically the players, Chelsea has an edge over them because they've won them. They defeated them. They removed them from the FA Cup, and this one that they would have, if Man City had won this match, they would have won the league today, and Chelsea still won them in their own home. So psychologically, they have that edge over them. But I'm sure in the final we might see something different because Guardiola rested 9 players that started their Champions League match. So when those players start, even Chelsea also rested some players.
It wasn't the same.
It wasn't the same at all. Resting 9 players, nine first team players, and someone that rested 3 or 4 players. It wasn't the same. Chelsea needed it. Chelsea needed it to break into that top 4 very well. Man City just needed. They just felt okay. Our midweek match that we played, I need to rest players and all that. So yeah.
And finally, Sergio Aguero, what did you say they worry that guy? Is there something there? Now because one of his leg they outside, because I don't understand. Sergio Aguero need to play that kind of penalty normally. He just did it today, and it was like the keeper he don't already know what he want to do. Very bad result from him.
Aguero didn't do well. You understand? He didn't do well because this is like a ceremonial match for him. Like, yeah, he understands, like he sent forth.
Imagine you win and then City wins the league.
Exactly. Then now I'm sure that was even the reason why he was given the penalty. You understand? Play the penalty. You're a senior boy. You're leaving the club. You're a club legend, our highest goal scorer and everything. Score more goals and live in a high. And he just went and played. I don't know the kind of penalty he played because the keeper even after diving, he still came back and caught the ball with one hand.
You're not thoughts on Mendy?
Yeah, Mendy. Today's match for him was very awful. He couldn't pass the ball. He couldn't run. He couldn't defend. He was just fooling himself throughout in the match. James really had a very good time dribbling him up and down. You understand? Until Guardiola had no choice. Guardiola was even supposed to change Sterling. You understand? But he had already made two subs. He had already made two changes. So he was supposed to change Sterling. But because of how awful Mendy was, he had to bring in Zinchenko and left Sterling to finish the match. Mendy, that guy, I don't know what's wrong with him.
No, this one Chelsea try. Chelsea try for this match wey dem play so now. This soccer of a guy, in pattern of football, no dey understandable for now. So everything they take everybody unawares. Even Guardiola sef, you see as him dey busy up and down. Because he dey surprise am. But Chelsea, they really try. But now next season, now we go know how far.
But before next season, these two teams go still play Champions League final. Now the same thing wey happen today go happen again.
No, wetin go happen. No. Me, I believe say Man City go still win the Champions League. Man City go still win. Because even Guardiola na very brainful person. So
he go
learn from him mistake. He go learn from it. And he say no be him best squad don use today. So by that him best squad, they know I believe say Man City go win. The match go tough, yes, but Man City go win.
Really, if you check the incoming of Thomas Tuchel, you will notice that things are have already changed.
Yes, the
for
don't change.
Yes, of course. And definitely, you know that Man City, although they are pursuing the league, of course, there is a little bit different between them and Man U. If assuming they win the match today,
I would have secured the league.
We have guaranteed them the titles. But now already Chelsea we have given Man U a little bit advantage. So now, you know, we are going to let Guardiola know that Chelsea is one of the big teams in England, of course.
You should be afraid on the 29th.
He's collecting it everywhere. He's going to collect it everywhere. FA Cup, Premier League, both final of the UEFA Champions League.
This one just be like rehearsal for that Champions League final.
Yes, of course.
You dey very confident here and I go still beat them again.
Of course. This is a lesson to Pep Guardiola. You understand? And this is it's just a pre-season match for him to realize. Of course.